again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so for ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. But it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now they'll audible to something else.
At the Seahawks 43-yard line.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Goff looking to change the play.
14. We're good.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. After the run, Goff going to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Bryce Perkins taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Lions are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Seahawks nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And just shutting him off there. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat for the 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
That's good.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point open through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. Not by a long. Stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. And now, fumble. The ball's out. But I believe the Lion was there to recover. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, we seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. That is caught by Laporta. he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
A gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. These 2 teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now we take it in by Shaheed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
A shotgun snap for gone. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 29, here's second and a couple. Straight ahead, Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Seahawks, first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go.
They run again with Walker. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Second and 13. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Trying the left side with Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
19 tight, 19, 18. Ready, right?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Give him 7 there in the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Got it. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
Second and goal from the 1.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Panther 79 18 Mustang 19 Dragon Buffalo 18 60 Bobcat 60 Bobcat 18 Rattler 19 Type 19 Type 60 Maverick 60 Maverick Chap 60 Chap 60.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Goff going to shift him around. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Going for the deep ball. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 28.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. That's a trick for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now they'll change things up. Now a play fake here on first down. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there and couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
He gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. It's caught. Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Beckham, 43 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Here's Goff. That's complete to the portal. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Goff looking to change the play. They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down and goal.
Value three. 11. Turbo set.
After the run, Goff going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On fourth down, Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
79 Broncos. 18 right. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw out wide to Walker. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
But now an audible here into something else. From the gun, it's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 80. 50.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
60 Vikings.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here we go. Strike. Viking 18. Ready.
And they'll run it here. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Gotta be Timberwolves. Watch him right there. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Goff now looks to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this ball will be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
For a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.